Okay, so let's just get right to it. We are officially in the era of AI agents. And I know that might sound a little bit like science fiction, but I'm here to tell you it's not. This technology is here right now, and believe me, it's about to change everything about how we work and live. Let's dive in.
No, really, just take a second and think about that. What if you could just give your computer a goal and it could, figure it out? I'm not just talking about answering a question. I mean actually doing things for you all across the internet.
So I had to try this myself, right? I opened up one of these agent tools and I just typed, buy me a blue Puma shoe. It immediately spun up this secure temporary computer in the cloud and just got to work. But the amazing part wasn't just that it worked, it was how it handled the messy real world. It actually paused and asked me for my shoe size, because I'd forgotten to tell it. It navigated the website, it even corrected its own mistakes when it clicked the wrong thing, and then it got everything ready for me to just scan a QR code to pay. And that is the absolute key. This wasn't some polished, fake demo of future tech. It was a real task, completed by an AI agent that is available right now. This is a fundamental, ground-level shift in what our computers are capable of. So, what exactly is an AI agent? The simplest way to think about it is this. It's an AI that doesn't just talk, it acts. It can understand your goal, it can break it down into a series of steps, and then it can actually use tools like a web browser and a keyboard to execute that plan, all on its own. It's basically an autonomous teammate. Okay, so this is where it gets really powerful, especially for any of you who are business owners, entrepreneurs, or freelancers. We are in the agent era, and I want to show you exactly what's now possible. I've been experimenting with these things nonstop for the last few weeks, just pushing them to their limits. And I've found they unlock three incredible superpowers: doing deep research that was literally impossible before, automating your business development and outreach, and maybe the craziest one, creating content by building its own software. All right, first up, let's talk about research. And I can already hear what you're thinking. Big deal. AI has been able to do research for a while now. But trust me, this is a completely different ballgame. See, up until now, AI research was kind of stuck. It could scrape public stuff, blog posts and articles, but the second it hit a login screen or one of those annoying CAPTCHAs, game over. It was just giving you all the surface-level noise. Agent-powered research is different. Because you can actually help it log in, it can get behind those walls. It can analyze real marketplaces like Upwork, where actual money is being spent. It finds the signal. And what I found was, well, it was fascinating. I had an agent analyze thousands of job listings on a big freelance platform. You go online, and everyone's talking about these super complex high-end AI projects, but the actual data, the agent found that about 90% of paying clients just wanted simple workflow automation. That's the kind of actionable insight that can literally shape your entire business strategy. Okay, next up, let's talk about something every single business needs: finding new clients. And this is where agents get incredibly powerful, but also a little bit dangerous. So I decided to run a little experiment. I set up a fake LinkedIn account and told an agent to find people at a specific company, check out their profiles, and send a personalized connection request. I was only planning for it to send, 3 or 4, but, and this is a big but, I messed up my prompt. It ended up sending over 200 DMs, including to people at my own company. Yeah, not my finest moment. And man, was that a huge lesson. For the very first time, my words had direct, real-world consequences, both financially and socially. You've heard the saying, right? With great power comes great responsibility. Well, that is doubly true with AI prompting. Your ability to write a clear, specific, and careful prompt has never been more important. All right, now for what I honestly think is the most revolutionary, most mind-bending capability of them all. What if an AI, just to complete your request, could build a custom piece of software from scratch, use it once, and then just throw it away? I gave an agent a simple goal: make a video of today's top 3 news stories. And its process was just incredible to watch. First, it wrote and built a custom software tool from nothing. Then it used that brand new tool to go scrape the news and generate a video. And when it was all done, it just deleted the tool it made. It created disposable, single-use software. The best way I can even describe it is like this. It's like building a custom, fancy juicer just to make one single glass of orange juice. And then when you're done, you destroy the juicer. The tool itself has no value. Only the final output, the juice, actually matters. And this, right here, is the dawn of what I'm calling the outcome economy. Very soon, nobody is going to care about the software or the tool you use. They will only pay for the result. And what this means is that service providers, agencies, anyone who can guarantee an outcome, you're about to become more valuable than ever before. So the main takeaway here is that the rules for doing business online, they are literally being rewritten as we speak. So let's talk about how you can actually adapt to this new AI-first world. And by the way, if these insights are hitting home for you, a quick like or share goes a long way and helps other people find this explainer too.
For decades, search engine optimization, or SEO, has been all about one thing: appealing to humans. But now, your most important new visitor might not be a person at all. It's an AI agent, and you need to optimize your website for it. This is a whole new sport. And convincing a bot is a totally different game than convincing a person. We humans, we appreciate clever branding, beautiful design. AI agents, they take everything very, very literally. They need direct, simple meta descriptions, those little summaries in a search result, that tell the AI exactly what your page is about. They also browse on low-resolution screens to save money, and they are incredibly impatient. If your site is slow, they're gone.
So, looking ahead to 2025, here are 3 things to focus on for your website. Think of it like a checklist. First, it has to be fast, because agents have zero patience. Second, it needs to be simple. Think big buttons, clear layouts, because they get confused easily. And third, your on-site search function needs to be forgiving, because agents are super literal. Optimizing for these 3 things is going to put you way ahead of the curve. And look, this idea of optimizing for AI, it doesn't just stop at your company website. It's becoming critical for you, personally. Your career is going to increasingly depend on your own personal SEO. I want you to really think about this question. I asked an agent to find me the top VFX artists in India who knew a specific type of software. And it came back not just with a list of names, but with their phone numbers. Recruiters and clients are going to be running queries just like this all day, every day. If your online presence isn't optimized for an AI to find you and your skills, you will be invisible. It is a new kind of career insurance. Okay. So, this brings us to the final and maybe most exciting piece of the puzzle. Where is all of this technology headed next? Well, the answer, I believe, is already on your screen. The future is your web browser.
If you look back, the evolution is pretty clear. We started with AI chatbots that could just answer our questions. We're now in this era of cloud agents where a separate computer spins up to do a task for you. But the next logical step is for the agent to live right inside your browser.
So why is this inevitable? Well, it's pretty simple. It's cheaper, it's way faster, and it's just so much more convenient. Think about it. Your browser is already logged into everything: your email, your social media, your bank. An agent living right there would have immediate, seamless access to your entire digital life. Just imagine for a second telling your browser, unsubscribe me from every single piece of junk email. Or go through my inbox and find every email where someone is offering me money. Or while you're on a web page, hey, summarize this for me and find 5 deeper articles on this topic. I honestly believe that 50 to 60% of our daily computer tasks could be automated just like this. So, if AI agents are about to automate the how to do the research, how to buy the thing, how to send the email, what's left for us? Well, that brings us to what I believe is the single most important skill for the next decade. For our entire lives, we've been taught to value having the right answers. But what happens when we have a tool with basically infinite answers? The hardest part is no longer finding the intelligence, it's knowing what to ask. The most valuable human skill is shifting from execution to vision, knowing what it is you want to achieve. So I want to leave you with this final thought. You now have a tool with near infinite intelligence that can act on your behalf. The only limitation left is your own imagination. So what will you build? If you want to keep digging into what's next for the future of work in AI, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for exploring this with me.